Hey guys, thanks very much for tuning into another video of my life. In this video what we're going to do is do a little unboxing of the Honor Play device, 64 gigabytes, 4 gigs of RAM. This is the model COR-L29, so the European model I believe, so the one with the NFC. Apologies from the voice, got a bit of a croaky voice at the moment, please bear with. Now, before beginning, just going to talk a little bit, becoming a bit of a pattern in my videos, talk a lot before I actually do the unboxing, but I'll be sure to put in a little timestamp in the comment section below so you know exactly when the unboxing starts. But before beginning, it's been quite a while since the last time I uploaded a video, and there's a reason for that. First of all, I've changed internet service providers, so for a long time I didn't have internet. Number two, my tripod broke, so I didn't have anything to film with that was going to be stable like it is right now. Number three, I've got a lot of stuff going on with my job as well. Everyone's got to pay bills, which made me very busy and being unable to sort of film videos like currently. The final thing as well is there's a big issue currently with the battery on my main phone, which I used to use for filming, which was the Honor 8, hence the reason why I bought this device in the first place. So currently this video is being filmed on a Samsung Galaxy S6 for those who want to know, but the Honor's battery is so bad that it goes literally from 75% to zero. I've got no chance filming a video on there at all. So all of those reasons are the reasons why I've been unable to put a video on for quite some time, even by my own standards. I normally don't upload things quite often, but even by my own standards, it's been quite a while. Excuse me. So that's basically the main reason. In terms of what's missed, what I wanted to do but haven't been able to do, one of the reasons is that I wanted to upload a virgin unboxing of the Google Home Hub, which I bought. I bought the black color. I would recommend the black color because it looks like the screen is hovering more, especially if you're going to put it in a black background the way I've got it myself. So I wanted to do an unboxing of that, which I haven't been able to do for the reasons that I've mentioned earlier on. However, this video is an opportunity for me to tell you whether I would recommend the Google Home Hub or not, and personally I would. It is a device that's worth purchasing. It's a fair price at £139. I bought it at £99 during the Christmas sale. And I would recommend it. The main feature that I use is the digital photo frame itself. So I think it's worth £99, maybe even £139 actually, just for the digital photo frame, let alone all the extra smart features. The first thing about it is that's really stand out is the display itself, which changes color dynamically dependent on the color temperature of the ambient light. So it really just fits in to the environment, doesn't stand out like a normal LCD panel would, because the color temperature wouldn't match the rest of the light in the room. So just for that, I would recommend it. It is reasonably smart. I cook a lot, but I haven't used a single sort of one of those recipe features. I'd rather just print it out or have it on my smartphone, and the recipes it shows you are a bit limited anyway. You can't just stick in any recipe that you want at will. So let's say I've got my own recipe, I can't stick it in there, and then it's going to read out the instructions that way. It's actually quite limited, and therefore my recommendation would be mainly to buy it as a digital photo frame, especially if you've got thousands of photos in your Google Photos and you've not been viewing them, as in my case, and it will automatically pick yourself as well as your family and your friends, whoever you tell it to pick. The AI will pick all that up, Google servers, algorithms, whatever you want to call it, and they will create an album for you, which they will display constantly, and it's a very useful actually, definitely worth the money. And everything extra is a bonus. So you can watch the BBC iPlayer, Netflix and so on. You can play music on their YouTube music without ads, etc. It's a really solid device, and I would definitely recommend that. I went for it because it's a bit small as well. I didn't want it to be too large like the Lenovo display, which is quite a bit chunkier. I wanted a bit small, a bit portable. Without Wi-Fi, without internet, it is absolutely useless. It is a paperweight, so just be mindful of that as well. It is a smart display, constant on Wi-Fi display, and it is quite useless if you don't have the internet. It will not let you do anything at all. It will literally become a paperweight. Also, it has no power supply, so you can't unplug and take it into the kitchen. You would have to have one in the kitchen, one in the sitting room. If you unplug it from the sitting room, it starts again from scratch, and then you have to carry on wherever you were. The smart features are not as smart as you would have them on your own phone or on your own device like Google Now. So the smart feature, excuse me, on the Google Home Hub is a different sort of smart. It's still quite clever in terms of what it can do. It just responds well to the Google command, etc. I won't say it because otherwise it will trigger it on your phone. It responds quite well to it. You can play games with it, etc. And it's quite useful in that way. However, treat the smart features as a surplus to the main function, which would be as a digital photo frame. But you can do a lot on it, including watch the BBC iPlayer, which we certainly did. So we have one thing going on the TV, and then maybe the snooker game or the tennis game or something like that on the little display there, just in the background, so we can keep an eye on it. It's quite useful. So in summary, just a little bit of a catch-up, because I haven't managed to do a video on that. So this is an opportunity for whoever cares about it, whoever watches my videos. You know, if they just wanted a little bit of a get in the loop as to why I haven't been able to upload the video sooner, and also that I haven't been able to even do what I wanted to do, which was upload a Google Home Hub unboxing video. But at least you've got a recommendation, and hopefully that will help you out in deciding whether you wanted to buy it or not, or what sort of price you want to pay. With that, gone and done out of the way, let's get back to my mobile phone as to why I bought this device in the first place. This one right here, Honor Play. And the reason for that is my current Honor 8 phone is the battery is really acting up. So it goes from 75% to 0, believe it or not. So currently the screen on time, I would say, is about 3 hours at the very most. And if you start doing a couple of demanding things like this, take a video and have a Bluetooth device attached to it at the same time, or in your car, if the phone is attached, Bluetooth connected to your car, and you're doing a sat nav on there, a bit of texting and so on later after you got out of the car, the battery is literally going to go down to 0. It is a known issue. There are quite a few forum entries online. If you go ahead and search for it, a lot of people are experiencing that issue with the Honor 8 device. I'm not sure personally if it's hardware or software. If I was to guess, it would probably be hardware, and I am tempted to replace the battery myself. The components for that cost about £10, I think, delivered to your house, and then you have to have a bit of extra screwdrivers and bits, I guess, where you replace the battery yourself. So it's worth a go myself, and I'm contemplating whether I should do it myself, or I'll just sell it on and maybe someone else does it and they sell it on themselves for a little bit of a profit. I don't know, I haven't decided, but that is the reason and the purpose of buying this device right here. Okay, so the reason as to why I buy the Honor Play device was maybe it was because of the bias there, but I really wanted a large battery in a phone, because again, a phone without good battery life is a paperweight basically. So the requirement was a very fast processor. I would classify myself as a heavy user. Maybe some people would call me a power user, but I was saying I'm a heavy user. So I really need a large battery life, fast processor. I absolutely cannot tolerate any sort of lag on a device, and those are the two main things really. In terms of sacrifice, what you will be sacrificing with Honor Play is camera. It won't have the best camera, it will be a good enough camera, and I'm hoping it's going to be certainly an upgrade from the Honor 8 anyway, so I'm quite satisfied with that, because the Honor 8 is satisfactory. Again, it's not a great camera, but satisfactory for my needs. Ideally would have had a smaller display to make it more handleable, but again, if you want a big battery, usually you will find it in a larger display as well, which will make it unwieldy, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make as well. If you wanted a better battery and roughly about the same, if you wanted a better camera and were happy to sacrifice a little bit on the battery, maybe 10%, something like that in capacity, then you'd be better off going for the Honor 10. It looks better as well. It's got a glass back. And going forward, if you wanted to spend a little bit more, I think the current flagship beta at the time of the publishing of the video would be the Honor View 20. That would definitely, in my opinion, be the superior device. a true flagship killer.